Hi friends, welcome to Adda 24/7. We are in the Achievers series for RBWM. Here we are covering all the important theory, numericals, objective questions, case studies. So follow the series till the end. Let's start. Banks basically. Banks are financial institutions. Okay, let me get it from you. Because you all guys work in the bank. What are the banks? What do you mean by banks? Bank does the job of bank is getting the deposits from somebody and lending it to someone. Simple. Getting the deposit from somebody and giving it as a loan to somebody, right? So that is basically banking, isn't it? Let me draw it over here for easier, better to understand. See, if this is a bank, okay, bank. What happens? There is a depositor over here who deposits the money, deposit. Then bank gives this amount as a loan to this guy, loan. How does the bank earn then? This loan person will give the interest. And this deposit person has given the interest, so bank will again pay the interest to this guy. Interest. Only the difference is this interest over here, this interest will be lesser. Let's say this interest is 7%. Then this interest should be at least 9%. So that this gap of 9 minus 7, that is 2%. That is known as NII, net interest income. Okay, this is known as NII. Remember, it's not NIM. NIM is different. NIM equals to NIM, net interest margin. Remember, by heart these two. You'll be getting one at least in the exam. NII upon yielding assets, they called it. Or you just write it assets. It's actually yielding assets. Yielding means which are performing assets, which are giving you the returns. So coming back, banks are financial institutions that perform deposit and lending function. Obviously, again, there are various types of banks in India and each is responsible for perform different functions. So what are the various banks in India? One is central bank. Central bank means RBI over here, RBI. Okay, it's not Central Bank of India, it is RBI. Second, cooperative bank, commercial banks, RRBs, local area banks, specialized banks, small finance banks, and payment banks. Now, if you see this, these are all how many? 3 plus 3, 6 plus 2, 8, right? 8 types of banks. Plus, there are others which are not added over here. Investment bank. Okay, investment bank is not added over here because that's a totally different feature, but then also it's a part of banking. Okay, so that is one part. What is bank and what are the types of banks? Now, importantly, which is asked to you in exam is RRB. They always ask you about RRB because RRBs are actually nationalized banks as of now. Okay, these are special types of commercial banks that provide concessional credit to agriculture and rural sector. Concessional credit, remember, concessional credit to agri and rural sector. Okay, so these banks, these are special. See, your name itself, what does it say? Rural. Regional. Regional means related to that region only. So concessional credit to agri and rural sector. RRBs were established in 1975 under the registered under the RRB Act 1976. Remember, this act is of 1976 and bank is in 1975. Remember, these 2 years are reverse. Generally, in case what happens, act is first and banks are later. Like in RBI Act, 1934 Act and then bank in 1935. But here it's reverse. That's why this is important. RRBs are joint ventures between central government, state government and commercial banks. Now, what is this? It means any RRB which is formed, 50% of the funds or the capital is from the central government. State government has 15% of the capital and commercial bank. Now, commercial bank, this is known as the sponsor bank. Sponsor. Okay. This sponsor bank holds 35% of the equity of this RRB. In fact, that is the fight going on right now. Here, from your exam point of view, remember, this is the structure. Central government 50, state government 15 and commercial bank 35. Right now, what is happening? Government is coming up with a thought process that why should these be kept it this way only? Can't these RRBs be a separate bank? Separate bank altogether, no sponsor bank. Can't these work like this? All the RRBs can be combined in India. So this is a thought process. But from exam point of view, remember, central government, state government, commercial banks, and these are the proportions. Okay. Everyone download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile, and in this app you will be getting the premium study material plus live classes, ebooks, tests, whatever we require for clearing our JAIIB as well as CIB. You'll be getting it over here. So that's why download it right now. Now let's go to the question part. And what did I tell you? Some part I'll be covering 2 slides theory, and then I'll be going to the questions. Today we'll be covering some basic questions which we forget. We take it for granted that we know, but we don't know. So that's why we'll be focusing on that. Bank passbook is issued by the bank, contains the transaction details of the bank account, shows the balance in the account, and all of the above. So what is the bank passbook? Issued by the bank, correct? Now these are simple questions. Let me get the answers fast from you. Because if these simple we are not able to answer, how will we answer the difficult ones? So the answer over here is A, B, C or D. It is D, all of the above, right? Bank passbook is having all these 3 features. Okay. Bank pays interest on deposits, loans, both A and B. So bank pays interest, remember, pays interest on what? Pays interest on deposits, remember, deposits, simple, isn't it? Next one, bank charges interest on. So bank charges interest on deposits, loans, both A and B. None of the above is out. So loans, right? Just now I told you. Subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel, you will be getting the latest updates on JIB and CIB, and importantly, you will be getting free YouTube series. Okay. So definitely subscribe. How to join this? Join our through our this Instagram channel. You can join, plus YouTube channel, plus this Telegram channel. You can scan the QR codes given below, and you can call on the numbers given. See, this right side number is given. Now a bit difficult one. Huh? Earlier one were simple. Now difficult one. Education loans. They cover what? Tuition fees and expenses are repayable after completion of the course. Granted for studies in India and abroad, and all of the above. Now see here, B is correct, C is correct. But what about A? Does education loan cover tuition fees and expenses? Other expenses you can call it, other. Okay, other. Does it cover the hostel fees? Does the education loan cover my daily expenses for staying there? My food expenses, or does it cover only tuition fees? So the correct answer is, that's why I said, now we'll be coming to the difficult part. It is D. Are repayable after completion of the course means what? See here, education loan, how is it given? Suppose if I give that education loan today, okay? So this guy will be requiring, guy or girl, it's not a gender based. So this guy or girl will be requiring at least, let's say that person is doing engineering, okay? So that person will require around 4 years. So 4 years gone over here. Up to 4 years, this student won't be able to pay any interest on this or any EMI on this. So what do? This is known as this moratorium period. In this moratorium period, the student is allowed not to pay any interest or principal on this. But does it mean that we have waived it off? That, oh no, forget it. You won't pay at all. No. This is paid, but later. After completion of the course, then we give still 1 year more. 1 year for job. Right? After this job, then your EMI starts. So here what happens? Whatever is pending for these 4 plus 5 years. These 5 years, whatever this interest is, that is taken from that student. Bank, here after all, it's not bank's money. It's the depositor's money. So we are just the trustee. How can we waive off any amount? Okay. So that's why it's repayable after completion of the course. And obviously granted for studies in India and abroad. That's obvious, isn't it? Business correspondent means, now that's why I said difficult level questions are coming up. Business correspondent means, what is a business correspondent? You all have BCs now in your banks. Here, nationalized banks have nationalized. I'll just write N over here. And second is private banks, P. Okay, private. Oh, let me write it only here. Because what happens, N and P doesn't signify anything. Nationalized and second is private. Okay, let's keep this private. So, nationalized banks have what? They have, nationalized banks have BCs, business correspondent. These are private agencies basically. Similarly, these private banks have what? Similar to BCs, they have what? There is one word. Okay, what is that word called as? Private banks. We have these cases going on against all these guys, right? Yeah, DSA, right? DSA, right? Direct sales agents, selling agents, sales agents. BC is business correspondent. So business correspondent means what? An agent who provides banking service, an agent of the business house, a type of money lender, and none of the above. So who's this? Yes. It is A, obviously, isn't it? It's A. Who provides banking service. Here, BC is always appointed in those areas where the bank doesn't have the reach. Does not reach. Means, let's say there's a small village of how many? 20 houses. There are many villages which are 20 houses, 30 houses, 50 houses. The population is hardly 200, 300, 400 max. Can you set up a branch over there with a 500 population? You can't. Because if you set up a branch with 500 population over there, what will be the cost? Your salaries, your running expenses, electricity, and all this coming and going of those, because employees won't be living in that village, right? They won't be staying in that village. They'll be staying in the nearby cities, right? So coming and going. So what will be the cost? So that's why what do? We don't open the branch over there. We open a BC over there, business correspondent, private agency. Somebody from that village itself will provide the banking services. Okay. Internet banking refers to operation of account through internet, opening of account through app, or both A and B. Now, what do you think, guys? Let me see. Is it both A and B or only A? Operation of account through internet means I'm having an account with you and I can deposit the money, withdraw the money, transfer the money, check the balances. I can do this. So operation means that. But can I open the account through app now? What do you say? I can, right? The answer is C, both A and B. Remember, internet banking refers to all. Who can open the savings account in India? Indian citizen, NRI, illiterate, all of the above. Savings account. Who can open the savings account? Savings account can be opened by Indian citizen. When the Indian citizen opens, it is called as what? Resident Savings Banks account, RSB. Resident Savings Banks account. Okay. When an NRI opens the savings account, it can be two types, NRO or NRE. Both are allowed. Okay. NRO and NRE. Non-resident external and non-resident ordinary. Okay. Both these are non-resident accounts. Illiterate. Yes, obviously. That is RSB only. Resident Savings Banks. Okay. So anyone can open the savings account. Any eligible person. Can a child open the savings account? So okay, let me get the answer over here. The answer is D. Okay. Can a child open the savings account? Child, give me that answer. By the time I'll move on to the next question. Can a child open a savings account? Yes. Yes. We have this minor guardian, right? About 10 years, the child can open it solely without any guardian. About 10 years. Okay. Chalo, move on. PAN number is required for what? Deposits less than 50,000, deposit in excess of 1 lakh, deposit of 50,000 and above in a single day. All of the transactions. What is the answer? PAN number is required for? What is the correct answer? See, this is the correct answer for any deposit above 50,000 in a single day. Remember this, single day means suppose if I deposit 10,000 now, then I deposit again 20,000 after some time, then again 30,000 after some time. So then I'll be requiring the PAN. Okay. So in a single day, got it? TDS as per income tax means TDS. What is TDS? Time deposit scheme, total deposit scheme, tax deducted at source, and none of the above. TDS means, yes, tax deducted at source. This is the advance tax which is paid by you and me, and we get a refund of this, right? Those who how many of you file the income tax returns? No, I'm not talking of form 16. I'm talking of income tax returns. How many of you are filing? So if you are filing the income tax returns, you will definitely get the returns, a refund. But if you are not filing the income tax returns, you are losing on that money. Because whatever TDS is deducted, you should get the refund if your income level is below, obviously after below that, okay? Maximum amount of check in the bank is, so what is the maximum amount of check I can write? Tomorrow if I write a check to you of, let's say, 1 lakh crore. Suppose if I write a check like this, 1 lakh crore to you, obviously, if I have the balance, I don't have that much balance, neither you have, okay? But can I write the check of this amount? 100 crore, no limit, 1 crore, none of the above. I can write, isn't it? No limit. I can write any amount of check. Okay? Maximum, minimum is also there. I can write a 50 paise check also. 50 paise. I can write a 50 paise check to you. Okay? As per the RBI guideline, generally the loan to value ratio in case of home loans is. So what is the home loan ratio of loan to means loan to value? What is this loan to value ratio? It means what? Suppose if my house which I am purchasing house, okay, if that house is for, let's say, 50 lakhs, okay, so how much loan can be given by the bank? Will the bank give complete 50 lakhs, or will the bank give around 75%, or will the bank give 80% or 90% or 100%? So how much loan will be given by the bank? So that is known as loan to value ratio. So is it 90, 80, 75, or depending on the value of the loan? What is the answer? Type fast in the comment section. Everyone, type fast. Let me see. Yes. What is it? Yeah, it is correct. See this. Correct. Depending on the loan value. Depending on the value, bank has to take their own call. Okay. RBI has given certain guidelines. Okay, up to 30 lakhs you can give up to 90%. 30 to 75 lakhs you can give up to 85%. Above 75 lakhs you can give up to 75%. So, but again RBI has said that although these are the guidelines, but these are not the compartments, tight compartments. You have to decide on your own. So depending on the loan value is the right answer. The loan to value ratio, if the home loan is up to dash, can be 90%. So up to 90%, up to what percentage can I give the home loan? What amount can I give the home loan? Just now I gave you. So in this case, it will be loan to value ratio in case of loans up to dash can be 90% as per RBI guidelines. As per RBI guidelines, it is 25 lakhs. Okay, because the RBI says up to 30 lakhs you can give 90%. Okay, got it clear? Everyone, now to join our this Telegram channel or YouTube channel or the Instagram channel, you can scan this QR code. Just pause this video and scan the QR code right now. In this Telegram channel or this YouTube channel or this Instagram channel, you'll get all the updates from JAIIB, for JAIIB and CIB from IIBF, number one. Plus, you are getting free YouTube series, free questions on all the channels. Okay, see, right now what I'm watching, you're watching free YouTube series, right? Similarly, all the YouTube series free for various subjects. You get it on this YouTube channel. Okay, so you can get it over here. The links you can get it in the Telegram channel. The same you can get it in this Instagram channel. So scan this. See this QR code. This blue one is for Telegram. This is for this YouTube, and this is for Instagram. So join it all the three channels, I would suggest. subscribe to this channel on YouTube, click on the bell icon, share it with your friends, because very important. See, sharing is caring. Okay. In retail banking, the dash is the beginning point of the marketing process. So, which is the beginning point? Beginning point in the sense, suppose if I'm having good relationships with you, means I am the banker. Okay, I'm having two good relationships with you. We both are dealing with each other every day. Now the problem is, you require the loan, or let's say you require a loan against securities. Okay, but my bank doesn't have that loan against securities. Okay, let me give you this. Write it over here. See here, you are the customer. I am the bank. Okay, and you are the customer, and you require LAS. Okay, LAS is one of the important products. LAS, loan against securities. So bank is to provide LAS to you. You are having many shares with you, and those shares you want to keep collateral with you. See, the shares are kept collateral with the bank, and the bank gives the loan on these shares. Okay, but if I don't have this loan, then is it of any use myself and yourself maintaining good relationship with each other? Ultimately, what you'll say, sir, you'll come once or twice to me that, sir, I require this loan, and two times I'll say I'm speaking to my head office whether we can give it, and I don't give it. So what will happen? You'll ultimately run to the next bank, B2, right? Another bank you'll go to. Why? Because I'm not having that product. So in retail banking, the dash is the beginning point of the marketing process. Product development, product selling, product and a customer. So which is the beginning point? Just now I gave you the hint. Yeah, which is the beginning point? If I don't have the product, will you stay with me? Let it be myself, be very good service, everything is good given by me. Will you stay with me? No, right? So that's why product is the beginning point of all your marketing process. Product. Okay. So that was the YT series for you. Now before going, let me tell you, join the batches immediately, because the exams are very near now. Okay, I'll always suggest you to go through the app. Go to Adda 24/7 through the app, because in the app you get 1% extra using the coin systems. Click on JAIIB and CIB. Click on JAIIB May 24. Here you will see the batches, crash course batch. Join immediately. Okay. All the numericals, objective questions, case studies, everything is covered. You can join the Mahapack also. In Mahapack you get multiple batches per subject. So look at this crash course. Ebooks are available, test series are available, online live classes, doubt solving, recorded sessions, experienced faculties, counseling, everything is available. Okay, and huge discounts available. Put the code Y432. Never forget the code Y432. Y432. Here, using this code, you will get the maximum discounts available. So immediately join this. Also, you can join the Mahapack. In Mahapack, you are getting multiple batches per subject. 15 plus batches per subject in Mahapack. You can join the Mahapack also. Similarly, same way. Okay. Go to the Mahapack, click on buy now, and you can join it. Okay. So the JAIIB, CIB Mahapack, go to it. You can join this here. JAIIB Mahapack also, JAIIB, CIB Mahapack also. Anything you can join. Okay. And always use the code Y432. You will get the maximum discounts available over here. Okay. So join the batch or the Mahapack, but do join, because exam is very, very near now.